Have you ever heard the phrase, make money while you sleep? Sounds amazing, right? But what does it really mean? Today, I'll explain what passive income is, give you real-life examples, and by the end, you'll know how to start generating income while you rest. Stay tuned. First of all, we need to talk about passive income. Passive income is money that you earn with little to no ongoing effort. Unlike active income, where you trade time for money, passive income allows you to generate revenue even when you're not working. It's about creating income streams that keep flowing in while you sleep. So, what is the difference between active income and passive income? With active income, you are trading your time for money. This is the typical scenario where you work for a company and receive a salary in exchange for your time and effort. However, the moment you stop working, the income stops too. But what if you could earn money even when you're not actively working? That's where passive income comes in. Unlike active income, where you exchange your time for money, passive income continues to flow even when you're not actively working. It's about creating systems or assets that generate revenue on autopilot. Passive income sound amazing, right? So, what are some examples of this? Investing in bonds. Bonds are essentially loans that you give to governments, municipalities, or corporations in exchange for regular interest payments. When you invest in a bond, you're lending money to the issuer, and in return, they agree to pay you a fixed interest rate over a set period. Once the bond reaches maturity, you get your initial investment back. Some of their benefits are safety and stability. Bonds are low-risk investments that provide a stable and predictable interest rate, making them ideal for conservative investors. Portfolio diversification. Adding bonds to your portfolio reduces overall risk and protects against market volatility, offering a balance between growth and security. Long-term financial planning. Bonds are a great option for long-term goals, such as retirement, as they provide consistent returns and preserve capital over time. Cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies are digital or virtual currencies that use cryptography to secure transactions and control the creation of new units. How do cryptocurrencies generate passive income? Staking. Staking involves locking up your crypto assets to support the operation of a blockchain network. In return, you receive rewards in the form of additional tokens. Annual percentage yields from staking can range from 4% to 20%, depending on the cryptocurrency. Crypto lending platforms allow you to lend your crypto assets to borrowers in exchange for interest. This can be done through decentralized finance platforms or centralized exchanges. Yield farming and liquidity providing. Yield farming involves providing liquidity to decentralized exchanges, DEXs, and earning interest or transaction fees as rewards. You typically deposit your crypto in a liquidity pool that facilitates trading between different token pairs, holding and earning through appreciation. Simply holding. Cryptocurrencies over the long term can generate passive income through price appreciation. Before continuing, let me tell you a quick story about Warren Buffett, one of the greatest investors of all time. When Buffett was just 11 years old, he started his first passive income venture by buying used pinball machines. He placed them in local barbershops, where customers could play while they waited. For every game played, Buffett earned a small cut, and by the end of the week, he was already making a profit. Instead of spending that money, Buffett reinvested his earnings to buy even more pinball machines, multiplying his income. This simple yet brilliant strategy taught him a valuable lesson about reinvesting profits to grow wealth passively, a principle he carried into his career as an investor. Before we dive into my favorite method, let's talk about a safer and more traditional option: fixed-term savings accounts. Fixed-term savings accounts, also known as certificates of deposit, CDs, or time deposits, are financial products offered by banks where you deposit a certain amount of money for a fixed period. In return, the bank pays you a guaranteed interest rate over that period. Fixed-term savings generate passive income by paying you a fixed interest rate on your deposit. The longer you leave your money in the account, the more interest you earn. Some pros about fixed-term savings accounts are low risk and guaranteed returns, fixed and predictable income, ideal for short to medium-term goals. Unfortunately, it also has some cons. For example, lower returns compared to other investment methods, limited liquidity. Withdrawing early can lead to penalties. Inflation may erode real returns over time. Oh, and before we move on, I almost forgot to mention something really important about cryptocurrencies. You need to be careful. The crypto market is highly volatile and prone to significant price fluctuations that if you're not patient, you could end up losing more than what you've earned. It's essential to stay calm during market swings and think long-term when investing in crypto. Alright, now that we've covered the risks of crypto, let's move on to a safer option. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, let's talk about my favorite way to generate passive income: investing in stocks. Stocks represent ownership in a company. When you buy shares of a company, you become a partial owner, which means you're entitled to a portion of the company's profits. As the company grows and becomes more valuable, the price of your shares increases, allowing you to build wealth over time. For example, imagine owning shares in companies like Apple or Amazon. As their profits grow, the value of your shares goes up, and if they pay dividends, you're earning passive income as well. But how do stocks generate passive income? Capital appreciation. Capital appreciation happens when the price of a stock increases over time. That if you buy a stock at a lower price and sell it later at a higher price, you make a profit. Dividends. Dividends are regular payments that companies distribute to shareholders from their profits. These payments provide a consistent source of passive income, regardless of stock price fluctuations. Dividend reinvestment. Dividend reinvestment plans allow you to reinvest your dividends to purchase more shares automatically. This creates a compounding effect, helping your investment grow faster over time. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with one of the most powerful concepts in wealth building: compound interest. Compound interest is when your earnings generate even more earnings over time. Instead of withdrawing your profits, you reinvest them, allowing your money to grow exponentially. Albert Einstein famously called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it, earns it. He who doesn't, pays it. Thank you so much for watching this video. In the next videos, I'll be diving deeper into how and where you can invest to maximize your passive income. That will explore specific platforms, strategies, and tips to help you make smarter investment decisions. If you have any questions or suggestions for future topics, please drop them in the comments. That I'd love to hear your thoughts and create content that helps you achieve your financial goals. Who knows? Your question might be the topic of my next video. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on future tips about building wealth and achieving financial freedom. Thanks again for being part of the Healthy Finance Hub community. I'll see you in the next video.